Hey there, food lovers! Welcome to the show. Today we're taking our taste buds on a trip to a country that's bursting with flavor, Bahrain. This island nation is a melting pot of cultures, and that really comes through in its cuisine. From the warm spices of Arabia to the fresh herbs of the Mediterranean, every bite in Bahrain is a delicious discovery. So buckle up, grab a napkin, because we're about to dive into the top traditional Bahraini foods that'll have you booking a flight as soon as possible. Alright folks, first up we've got makbuz, the national dish of Bahrain, and for good reason. This is a dish that's all about comfort and big, bold flavors. We're talking fragrant basmati rice cooked in a rich and flavorful broth, often made with chicken or lamb. But here's the secret weapon, a spice blend that will knock your socks off. Think cumin, coriander, turmeric, cardamom, all those warm, earthy flavors that just scream delicious. Now, you can find makbuz all over Bahrain, from street food stalls to fancy restaurants, and everyone has their own little twist on it. Some folks like to add dried limes for a tangy kick, while others go all out with fried onions and toasted nuts for extra crunch. Me? I like it all. But no matter how you serve it, makbuz is a dish that's sure to satisfy your taste buds and leave you wanting more. Okay, sweet tooths, this one's for you. Muhammar is a Bahraini rice dish that's all about indulgence. Imagine fluffy, fragrant rice cooked with dates and sugar until it's caramelized and oh so sweet. It's like dessert, but you can totally have it as a main course. No judgment here. Traditionally, muhammar is served with fish, and the combination of that sweet and savory flavor is out of this world. You get that delicate sweetness from the rice, a hint of saltiness from the fish, and then a burst of flavor from the spices. It's a match made in culinary heaven. Trust me, one bite of this dish and you'll be hooked. It's the perfect example of how Bahrain does sweet and savory like no other. Let's be honest, everyone loves a good samosa, right? Well, Bahrain has its own version called sambusa, and they are next-level delicious. These crispy golden brown triangles of joy are filled with a variety of savory fillings, from spiced meat to flavorful veggies and even cheese. They're like little presents you get to unwrap with every bite. The real magic of sambusa lies in the dough. It's perfectly crispy on the outside, yet light and airy on the inside, making it the perfect vessel for all those delicious fillings. And speaking of fillings, the options are endless. You can find sambusa filled with spicy ground meat, potatoes, onions, and a blend of aromatic spices. Or, if you're feeling adventurous, try one filled with cheese and herbs for a vegetarian twist. No matter what your filling preference, sambusa is a must-try when you're in Bahrain. It's the perfect snack or appetizer to share with friends and family, or keep all to yourself, I won't tell. Alright folks, it's time to bring out the big guns. If you're looking for a true Bahraini feast, look no further than gouzi. This show-stopping dish is traditionally served at celebrations and special occasions. And let me tell you, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Picture this. A whole roasted lamb, slow-cooked to tender perfection, its skin glistening with spices and herbs. Inside, you'll find a treasure trove of flavors. Fluffy rice cooked in a rich broth, mixed with nuts, raisins, and a blend of aromatic spices. It's like a party in your mouth and everyone's invited. Gouzi is a labor of love, often taking hours to prepare. But trust me, the end result is worth every minute. It's a dish that's meant to be shared with loved ones, a symbol of hospitality and celebration. So if you ever get the chance to try gouzi in Bahrain, don't hesitate. Just be prepared to loosen your belt a notch or two. Sometimes all you need is a big bowl of comfort food, am I right? Well, in Bahrain, that comfort food comes in the form of hariz. This hearty and flavorful dish is made with wheat and meat, slow-cooked to a porridge-like consistency that will warm you from the inside out. Now, I know what you're thinking. Porridge? But trust me on this one. Hariz is so much more than your average breakfast bowl. The wheat is cooked until it breaks down, creating a creamy and satisfying base. The meat, usually lamb or chicken, is cooked until it's fall-apart tender, adding a rich depth of flavor to the dish. And of course, no Bahraini dish is complete without a generous dose of spices, and hariz is no exception. Traditionally, hariz is served hot, topped with a knob of butter or a drizzle of ghee for extra richness. It's the kind of dish that sticks to your ribs and leaves you feeling completely satisfied. So if you're ever feeling a little under the weather or just need a warm hug in a bowl, hariz is the answer. Who says you can't have noodles for breakfast? Not in Bahrain. Balalit is a traditional Bahraini breakfast dish that's a delightful mix of sweet and savory flavors, guaranteed to jumpstart your day. Imagine this: vermicelli noodles cooked to a perfect al dente texture, tossed in a fragrant blend of spices like saffron and cardamom. Then, it's layered with a thin, crispy omelet, adding a touch of savory goodness to the mix. But here's the kicker: balalit is sweetened with sugar or, even better, date syrup, creating a flavor combination that's both unexpected and utterly delicious. It's sweet, it's savory, it's got that satisfying noodle texture. What's not to love? Balalit is a true testament to Bahrain's diverse culinary influences, blending together flavors and textures in a way that's both familiar and exciting. So if you're looking for a breakfast that's a little different, a little adventurous, and a whole lot delicious, give balalit a try. Your taste buds will thank you. You know how much I love my bread, right? Well, get ready to meet your new favorite, kebabs. This traditional Bahraini bread is a staple on every table, and for good reason. It's soft, it's chewy, and it's the perfect vehicle for scooping up all those delicious Bahraini dips and sauces. Kebabs is a flatbread, similar to pita bread, but with a slightly chewier texture. It's cooked in a special oven called a tannour, which gives it that signature bubbly surface and slightly smoky flavor. And let me tell you, the aroma of freshly baked kebabs wafting through the air is enough to make your stomach growl. But kebabs is more than just a side dish. It's an integral part of the Bahraini dining experience. It's used to scoop up hummus, baba ganoush, foul mesdames, you name it. And let's be honest, is there anything better than tearing off a piece of warm, fluffy kebabs and using it to soak up every last drop of that delicious sauce? Falafel. It's a street food icon, a vegetarian's dream, and a flavor bomb all rolled into one. And while you can find falafel all over the Middle East, Bahrain puts its own unique spin on this beloved classic. Made with ground chickpeas, herbs, and spices, Bahraini falafel is deep-fried to crispy perfection, creating a satisfying crunch that's music to your ears. But here's where things get interesting. Bahraini falafel is often flavored with a generous amount of fresh herbs like parsley and cilantro, giving it a vibrant, fresh flavor that sets it apart from the rest. You can enjoy Bahraini falafel on its own, dipped in tahini sauce or hummus, or tucked inside a warm pita bread with all the fixings. It's the perfect on-the-go snack, or a light and flavorful lunch that won't weigh you down. So next time you're craving falafel, skip the ordinary and go for the Bahraini version. Your taste buds will thank you. All right, folks, get ready for a flavor explosion. Shawarma is a Middle Eastern street food staple that's taken the world by storm, and Bahrain is no exception. This meaty delight is a true feast for the senses, with its tantalizing aroma, vibrant colors, and of course those incredible flavors. Imagine this: thin slices of marinated meat, usually chicken or lamb, stacked high on a rotating spit, slowly roasting to juicy perfection. As the meat cooks, it's shaved off into thin, flavorful slices, ready to be tucked into a warm pita bread or wrapped in a thin flatbread. But the real magic of shawarma lies in the marinade. Bahraini shawarma is typically marinated in a blend of aromatic spices like cumin, turmeric, paprika, and garlic, creating a depth of flavor that's simply irresistible. And let's not forget about the sauces. From tangy tahini to spicy harissa, there's a shawarma sauce out there for every taste bud. All right, folks, we've feasted our way through savory dishes. Now it's time for something sweet. And what better way to end our Bahraini culinary journey than with halwa, a traditional dessert that's sure to satisfy your sweet tooth. Halwa is a gelatinous dessert that's popular throughout the Middle East, and Bahrain has its own unique take on this sweet treat. Imagine this: a soft, jelly-like dessert made with a blend of starch, sugar, rosewater, and nuts. It's sweet, it's fragrant, and it just melts in your mouth. Bahraini halwa often features saffron, which gives it a beautiful golden hue and adds a subtle floral note to the flavor. And let's not forget about the nuts. From pistachios to almonds, nuts add a satisfying crunch and a touch of richness to this delightful dessert. Whether you're enjoying it after a hearty Bahraini feast or simply craving a sweet treat, halwa is the perfect way to end your culinary adventure on a high note. Well, there you have it, food lovers. We've explored the vibrant and flavorful world of Bahraini cuisine, from savory rice dishes to sweet treats that will make your taste buds sing. I don't know about you, but my bags are packed and I'm ready for a culinary adventure in Bahrain. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more delicious content. And be sure to let me know in the comments which Bahraini dish you're most excited to try. Until next time, happy cooking!